Hey, how's it going? And today we're going to look at creating a verse class that a verse device will be able to call to. So the reason you might want to do this or use this is if you had a whole bunch of code and things were just getting out of control because you had too much code within your verse device itself. So creating a class would allow you a way to have more code and maybe keep it more organized. So anyway, I'm just in a blank island template, and to get started with this, we're just going to create a verse device first. There's actually no other devices that we're going to use, so we'll just go into verse, click, and then right click and go add new verse project. We're going to call this call class underscore device, and we'll just go create and go ahead and save. And then if we click up here, we can go into the actual code, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete all of this here, and then we'll go into Notepad and get the code necessary for our creative device. And we'll just look at this real quickly. So we've got our modules up on top. We have a reference to our class, but we're getting an error because we haven't created it yet. So our class is going to be called print stringer. So this is a reference to that class. And then once we build that class, we're going to tie it to this variable called stringer, and then that's how we will access the methods within the class by referencing stringer, which references the class, and then we'll do a call to the method or call to that class to display a message, wait 5 seconds, and display another message. So we'll just go back into our editor, and we're going to left click, right click, and this time we're going to create an empty project. So we'll just call this print underscore stringer, but we're going to go create empty, and I'm getting errors because things aren't done yet. So we're going to double click into here and see there's nothing in here. There's no device, there's nothing created for us. So we'll go into our code here, click and drag and copy this, and we can leave this comment there on the top and go Control V. And here we're creating our print stringer class, and here is this one of our first. It's inside of it, it's considered like a function, but when it's called, it's a method, but it's our first method. And it's a display message is public, and it's just going to print a string. And then here's our second display message, printing another string. And then we're done with everything there. And just out of curiosity, let's come in and we'll see, once we've created that class, you see how those errors have now gone away. So all we have to do now is build our verse code, build verse code. We come in here and I need to drag this into the scene. And then I'll just go ahead and launch, and we'll see that we get our see if we get our two messages. So I'll save and I'll be back just as soon as that's done. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. So I'm going to hit start game, and this is going to be 2 print strings. So there's our first message up on the left, and then in 5 seconds, that's the second message. So it's not very exciting, but it just shows you that it does work. So we could have called a HUD device or done all different kinds of things, but this is what we did. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.